two babies born to the same mother with rubella in the first trimester, one baby can have PDA, other baby can have peripheral pulmonary stenosis, so they are unrelated. Other associated congenital cardiac anomalies. So, we saw that coarctation of aorta or critical coarctation or interruption of aortic arch can have a widely patent ductus supplying the descending aorta. So, juxtaductal CoA is a very common association. Interrupted aortic arch. So, all types of interrupted aortic arch, A, B and C, that is post left subclavian or between left subclavian and left carotid, or pre-left carotid, all A, B, C types can have a widely patent ductus arteriosus supplying the descending aorta, that is the post-interruption site of aorta. AP window, so physiologically PDA and AP window are the same. PDA is a communication between descending aorta and the pulmonary trunk at the origin of LPA, while AP window is a communication between the ascending aorta and the main pulmonary trunk. So, you can see a direct communication between the aorta and the pulmonary artery here. So, physiologically it is the same. It has a continuous murmur at the pulmonary area, flow murmur across the left side valves, that is mitral valve, and a apical diastolic rumble of increased mitral flow. And even echocardiographically it is the same like any post-ductal lesion, post-tricuspid lesion, like dilated LA, LV and aorta, and it bears some similarity with the VSD also. So, PDA commonly occurs with AP window, that is also one of the associated cardiac lesion. The other complex congenital heart diseases with the PDA, sometimes categorized as ductus dependent circulation, either duct dependent pulmonary circulation or systemic circulation or admixture lesion. So, pulmonary circulation which is dependent on ductus or critical RVOT obstruction, like pulmonary atresia with intact ventricular septum or a small restrictive VSD, pulmonary atresia with a single ventricle, critical pulmonary artery stenosis or pulmonary valve stenosis, severe Epstein's anomaly, rarely TOF with critical RVOT obstruction, duct-dependent systemic circulation or critical LV outflow tract obstruction or aortic interruption. Like interrupted aortic arch, we saw in the previous picture that it is the descending aorta flow is dependent on just the ductus. Hypoplastic left heart syndrome, where there is aortic atresia, mitral atresia or combination of aortic stenosis, mitral stenosis, and this four in different combinations. Critical aortic stenosis and critical coarctation of aorta. Admixture lesions, where there must be either a VSD or PDA or AP window for admixture for good intercirculatory mixing. So, TGA with intact ventricular septum, where the outflow of the LV is dependent on PDA. So, as we can see the anatomy, so it's the PDA starts anteriorly from the descending aorta 5 to 10 millimeter just distal to the left subclavian artery and runs down to reach the pulmonary artery posteriorly just at the origin of the LPA. It runs close relation with recurrent laryngeal nerve, which is a common structure to be injured during PDA surgery. It is also in close relation with the phrenic nerve and thoracic duct, like any other relation with the RLN, recurrent laryngeal nerve. So, in newborns, the ductus, particularly premature babies, the ductus is as big as the aorta. Sometimes during the surgery, the aorta can be mistaken for a ductus arteriosus. Sometimes the carotid or the subclavian artery also are mistaken for ductus.